Hey everybody, welcome to our info event. You have been invited here from someone on our team that wanted you to learn more about our wellness project, our wellness goal routine that we are sharing in the new year, and breaking down this kind of new path that we're all sharing and we're excited about. So we're going to unpack that tonight and dig into the what's in it for what's in this for you aspect of it. We're so excited that you're here. We will be giving away 3 different lip masks just for participating in this call. And the way you can earn one of these lip masks is by asking questions while we're talking in the chat. We want you to feel like you're part of this discussion. So while we're trying to keep this really focused and short and sweet, we do want you to make sure you're taking from this call what you're hoping to get from this call. So engage in the comments. We'll send these to you at the end, and Amy's going to kick us off. So welcome.
Hey there. Thank you, Jamie. So we are really excited to talk to you tonight. And so let's kick off the chat really quickly. Share with me in the comments, what do you think of when you think about hormones? What is it that you think is involved in hormones? What phase of life do you think about hormones? And I'll wait only 2 seconds because we're gonna respect everybody's time tonight. Come on, come on. Oh, balance. Right now, perimenopause, menopause. Okay, what else? What else? There's more. Moods, yes. Crazy. I'm in perimenopause and I have a teen daughter that is in those early ages. So I don't know who came up with that connection of life, but woof, it's tough. So yes, these are all correct answers. There's not a wrong answer there. Stress, cycle dysregulation, absolutely. And these are the things that just pop to the top of our heads when we start talking about hormone health, right? And what's fascinating is that there's so many things that we don't even think about that are happening on a day-to-day basis, on a minute-to-minute basis, that are affecting our entire overall health. And that's due to hormones, right? So it's things, even, your thyroid, the way your food is digesting, like there are so many pieces of this. So although when we talk about hormones, the first things that we often think about are our sex hormones, or progesterone, testosterone, estrogen, all of these things. There are so many pieces of intricacies that go into this. And so that's why it's, become very passionate for me as well. I had my own challenges this year as a 45-year-old woman with perimenopause swings and just all kinds of things. And even just going back and understanding the basics of, oh, hey, I know cortisol is not great to have high all the time, but I was not even aware. And I think that that's one of the things I'm most passionate about, is just sharing these things that we should have all learned when we were 15 years old and 14 years old, like my daughter is now. But a lot of us didn't. I did not. And it's just been in this year that I have been learning the importance of how all of these things affect all the things that you dropped in the chat: mood, sleep, metabolism. There's everything. So another, alarming statistic is, and I'm going to read this because I don't want to get it wrong. Jamie did this great research. There's over 1,000 human-made chemicals in the world that are endocrine disruptors based on their unique properties that come from, are you ready? Packaging, toys, lining of canned foods, herbicides in corn and wheat crops, fire retardants or textiles, nonstick cookware, skincare, cosmetics, nail polishes. I look at my red nails, shaving cream, shampoo, textiles and clothing, liquid body soaps, creams. The list goes on, right? And so what happens to me in the past, I know when I think about, I want to live a cleaner, low tox life, right? Is it almost feels a little bit overwhelming. Like, oh my gosh, I can never have red nails again. Like, oh, do I really want to go down that rabbit hole? But here's what we're here to teach you tonight. And I want you to take this with you and just feel really good about it, is that there are simple swaps that we can make. And there are ways that we can support our entire bodies by using things that will support our hormones. And it doesn't mean, you guys, we live on the planet Earth. We will never be fully toxin free, but we can support our bodies better in eliminating these toxins from our systems and supporting our livers, supporting the way that we can get these things, flush them out. And as we interact with them, as we breathe the toxic air day by day, we don't need to live in fear. We can live in, in this harmony with our hormones and really learn how to dance with our hormones through all phases of life and not fear it, but really become, a better student of our bodies and really learn how we can better support so that we can feel amazing, whatever stage of life it is, whether it's your teen daughter's years and you can better support her through, supporting these things that we can teach you, and or perimenopause and or pregnancy and or fertility. All of these pieces, they all play together. So the more that we can learn to dance through these different phases of life, the better that we can, just feel long term. So I am really excited to just kind of kick us off in that way. And I'm going to pass it over to Jessica to share a little bit more about some of the specific products in our wellness routine. Jessica?
Thank you, Aimee. Woohoo! Okay, so who has had a struggle with your energy? Feeling a little tired? Have any of you been stressed at all lately in your life? Okay, so Hydrate Detox is a product that I'll just be totally honest with you. I can be very skeptical about products because we know that there's so many out there, and I've been so impressed the more that I dive into the science and the intentionality behind each of the products with Hue and Grace, but especially the Hydrate Detox. So I'm gonna outline three ways that Hydrate Detox supports our total health, especially our endocrine system. So the first one is it has an premium electrolyte blend in there. If you didn't know this, you can't just drink a bunch of water and be efficiently hydrated. Our bodies are made of approximately 75% water, and most people are chronically dehydrated, and that alone can cause fatigue. Imagine that. Our bodies don't run if we're chronically dehydrated. So that electrolyte blend is really helpful at pulling water hydration into our cells, into our valves. It's going to help improve our digestion. But also for those of you who have experienced chronic stress, which I can assume is 100% of us on here, when our bodies are stressed, we naturally become deficient in some of our essential minerals, such as magnesium, potassium, and that is taxing on our endocrine system, such as our thyroid and our adrenals. And so it's so important for us who want to have vibrant energy to keep up with our kids. I have 3 kids, little kids I'm hiding from in my bedroom right now. It's so important for us to constantly have this replenishment of minerals and electrolytes. And so you get that with the Hydrate Detox formula. The second part is the gut health support. So if you read the ingredients on there, you will see that there is a patented probiotic called Bacillus subtilis. And if you haven't read the science behind it, reach out to the person who invited you here because it's so impressive. It has been proven to survive the stomach acid, to get into the small intestine, which is where probiotics need to go to recolonize and grow. I used to explain the probiotics versus antibiotics and the difference of good and bad bacteria as imagine a war zone, and your small intestine is the battlefield, and probiotics are the good guys, and they come in and you want more good guys to beat the bad guys or the bad bacteria. The more good guys you have, you win the war. And that's kind of how probiotics work. And when our small intestine is recolonized with good bacteria, that's where we absorb all of our nutrition from our food. And if we have issues going on there, we're not going to be absorbing our nutrition as good. When you don't absorb your nutrients, your minerals and vitamins from the food you're eating, you're going to be tired. And that's going to further stress your body. And if you haven't figured this out, our bodies are very intimately connected. You can't just treat your liver. You have to address your whole body. And that again is what I really love about this product, but a lot of what we have to offer is it's a very intentional and multi-purpose. So the Bacillus subtilis and the ginger root that is in Hydrate and Detox. And then the third component is the liver and detox support, which is like the superstar. And I was, again, so impressed when I found out that this electrolyte supplement has glutathione in it. I'd love to know how many of you are aware of glutathione and the power the importance, especially as so many people are starting to identify that they have the gene mutation. They call it the mother effer gene, the NTHFR gene. It ends up inhibiting detoxification pathways in our bodies. And what we're finding is that there's a lot of kids who cannot properly digest the vitamins that they're getting, and it's causing several complications. There's a lot of moms who took folic acid and they cannot properly detoxify and break down folic acid, and it's causing problems. And so glutathione is something that's essential for those of us who do have the mother effer gene, but it's also really important just for liver support. Your liver is so important for every single system in your body. It is like the gateway. It filters all of your blood. Your liver, most people don't know, really has a huge impact on your cholesterol, triglyceride levels. For people who have high triglyceride or high cholesterol levels, we really need to address our liver health. It's important for your fat metabolism. It's important for your digestion. It's important for your energy. It's important for your whole entire endocrine system. So I love that we have such a high quality glutathione in this. It is next to IV glutathione that you can get. And again, reach out to the person whoever invited you to this, because we have an amazing informational sheet where you can dive deeper into that. So that is like my crash course on Hydrate and Detox. I drink it every day, and I'm really thankful for all the benefits that it has for our entire health. All right, Calie, I'm turning it over to you.
All right. Thanks, Jess. That was amazing. So I love Hydrate Detox also. And when I think about our products in this morning routine, the thing that really attracted me to start using it on my own hormone healing journey was how intelligently designed each product is and how well they actually work together. So it's kind of like the synergy. They're stronger together than they are individually. And so what I'm going to share about is what we call our morning supplement. And here's the thing about the morning supplement. I'm going to piggyback on everything that Jess just talked about as far as the liver goes. I'm going to give you guys the breakdown of the ingredients in a minute, but first I want to tell you like overall why I love it. So number one is the role that it does play in liver support. So if you guys don't know this, to build on why is the liver so important to our hormone health, one of the liver's roles that most people don't even know about is that it regulates the balance of our sex hormones, our thyroid hormones, our cortisone, our adrenal hormones. Like so many people don't think about the liver when they think about reproduction and hormone health. It also transforms and removes any excess hormones from the body. So the most common hormonal imbalance in women, especially in perimenopause, is estrogen dominance. And liver plays a huge role in healing as well as preventing that. So essentially, our liver has a role in the activation and the deactivation of our hormones and helping to decide when that needs to happen and how that needs to happen. So if you think about it like this, the liver is going to prioritize the most dangerous toxins to our body. So if your body is full of a lot of endocrine disrupting chemicals, and Aimee did such a good job of telling us all the places that we're getting those from, you know, if we're burdened with those, then it's going to prioritize removing those chemicals. And that means it often doesn't have time to get to the more natural things that could be creating disruptions in our body, like our own estrogen. So also, when you take the AM supplement with the Hydrate Detox, you've got glutathione that's binding with the bile from the liver to help remove toxins from the body. Then you've got the AM supplement that's coming in. It's helping the liver to do its job, to rebuild itself, to repair itself. It's helping to protect the liver. So it's really an amazing supplement, and I'll tell you which ingredients are actually doing that. But the other thing that it does that a lot of people don't think about is it helps balance blood sugar. And we always think about blood sugar as an issue for people who have diabetes or who are insulin sensitive, but blood sugar is affecting everybody. So when our insulin spikes, it actually can trigger hormonal imbalances that act like a perfect storm and create this huge disruption. Because like Jess said, everything is intricately connected. So elevated insulin, even for a short period of time, So if you have one meal that significantly spikes your blood sugar and creates elevated insulin, what can happen is that can lower our levels of the sex hormone binding globulin. So it's more easily referred to as SHBG. When SHBG, its role is to bind up excess estrogen and excess testosterone levels in our blood so that they can be removed. So when insulin goes up, SHBG comes down, estrogen and testosterone come up. So it's a balancing act. So the AM supplement actually helps to balance blood sugar. Well, also, if you think about blood sugar, it's an energy source, right? When things come in, it's our energy. The fastest way for me to explain it is like, if you think about it like a sink drain. Say whatever you put in, it just rushes into your bloodstream if it's empty. If you stretch fiber across it, it slows down, it makes it like a drip. So that means you have access to that energy throughout an extended period of time. So when the body gets a really big spike and it's more than we can use in that moment, insulin is released to mop it all up. So if it mops it all up though, we don't have any more energy, right? And no more source of energy from like that glucose. So then our body has fatigue or cravings. So this actually, when we help to balance our blood sugar, we help to balance our energy levels, we help to balance our cravings, we help to reduce fatigue. So one of the biggest things that I noticed when I started taking the AM supplement, besides amazing mental clarity, was an improvement in my energy and having it feel more stabilized throughout the day. So why did I get more mental clarity though? Well, our hormones have a direct impact on our mental health and our brain fog. So when the AM supplement helps the liver and the blood sugar to balance our overall hormones, that actually creates more mental clarity, more mental focus. Also, when insulin spikes, it tells our ovaries to make more testosterone. So again, we have the SPGH coming down, insulin spiking. Now we're getting more testosterone, more estrogen. Everything is going haywire. And then as we enter perimenopause, we're super, super sensitive to this because as our estrogen naturally declines during perimenopause and menopause, there are certain proteins that don't work as effectively to control our insulin levels. So again, like all this, when we start to pay attention to it, is usually perimenopause, because that's when everything starts to go just a little bit haywire. So let me just give you guys a quick rundown of some of the ingredients to show you how smart this product really is. Milk thistle, which supports liver health. It decreases inflammation in the liver. It helps rebuild liver cells while removing toxins from the body that are processed through the liver. It also helps regulate blood sugar. Super smart. You're going to see there's only a handful of ingredients. This isn't unnecessary ingredients. Everything is synergistic. Cranberry extract supports healthy blood sugar levels, helps improve good cholesterol and reduce BMI. It also helps limit the growth of testosterone levels in women with PCOS. That's proven in scientific studies. CQ10, it's an antioxidant that helps energy production. So again, energy production. It's found in almost every cell in our body, and its levels naturally decrease as we age. So when we get more of it in our body, we help improve fertility for women. It helps prevent a decrease in egg quality with age. It improves heart health, blood sugar regulation. It's concentrated in our brain, mental clarity, mental health, energy. It helps with cognitive function. Curcumin, which is what comes from turmeric, in case you guys didn't know that, it supports the colon and the liver, as well as other organs, by neutralizing free radicals. So a free radical is like, if you think of a four-legged chair missing a leg, it's missing something that's making it unstable. So it's basically a damaged cell that can cause illness and speed up aging. So the curcumin helps to repair it or remove it. Bioprene from black pepper, because we are what we absorb, and black pepper extract is easy for the body to absorb. It enhances our nutrient absorption, but it also helps stabilize blood sugar levels. So again, so smart. It decreases inflammation and boosts brain function. That's a powerhouse supplement that you don't find in very many places. Like when I shared this with my doctor, she was so impressed that Bioprene was included in this supplement. Then D3, I mean, we're all pretty familiar with the benefits of vitamin D, but specifically related to hormone balancing, low levels of vitamin D can lead to suboptimal levels of estrogen. That can cause mood swings, headaches, depression, hot flashes, all the things you guys dropped in the chat at the beginning of this call. So vitamin D actually operates more like a hormone than a vitamin. It helps the production and activity of estrogen and progesterone, and it also helps regulate insulin and blood sugar. Again, like people don't understand how important this is, but this is the game changer. This is why people start to move through weight loss resistance when they start taking this product. They see weight start to shed. They see those plateaus start to be broken through. Ginger root powder, which improves blood flow, reduces oxidative stress, increases reproductive hormone levels. It also helps normalize blood glucose levels. It helps aid in digestion. It helps support timely emptying of the stomach. Those things help get toxins and excess hormones out of our body. Because if you're not having bowel movements, how are they getting out, right? So it also plays a role in hormone signaling and metabolism. This is such a geniusly designed product. Those are all the ingredients. That's all you need. They work together with a Hydrate Detox to help balance hormones, energy, cognition, bowel movements, all the things that we've been talking about. Oh, I think I'm supposed to talk about collagen too. I'm going to give you like 3 sentences on collagen. Collagen has been mistakenly marketed as a beauty product. And while it can be great for hair, for skin, for nails, and I'm not denying that I see the benefits in that, collagen is a wellness product. Most collagens on the market are not clean, not regulated. They don't have to tell you all the ingredients that are in them. And most of them are type 1 or type 1 and 3. Those are just for beauty, just for the external things that we just talked about. But type 2 collagen is where the magic is at. And that is very rare to find in a collagen supplement, especially in one that's as clean as ours. So our collagen comes from farm-raised cod, Japanese farm-raised cod. They're raised in a special, pristine, clean waters, manage what they're fed. The water's tested, the fish is tested. They're fed their natural food, that's tested. Then they test it before it goes in the bag. They test it after it goes in the bag. It's pure, it's clean, and it has the type 2 collagen, which you guys, this is the collagen that affects our tissue, your ligaments, your tendons, the tissue inside your pelvic floor, the tissue that makes up your arteries, your muscles, your heart, all of those things. Think about how as our skin starts to age, it starts to thin and wrinkle and sag. That's happening on the inside too. And type 2 collagen is what we need to help prevent and improve that. So collagen to me is a non-negotiable once you're over 30, but it's pointless to take it unless you're taking one that is pure, clean, and includes type 2. Unless you're just in it for the hair, but then, I mean, still, like my hair, you guys can see my hairdresser can't believe all the crazy new hair growth I have since I started this collagen. I look like alfalfa most days if I don't smooth it down. Okay, that's it. That's what I got for you.
That's it? Oh, every time I hear that's it. No, that was amazing. And I feel like, I swear, every time you talk, Calie, I learn more things and I love it. And I wish I'd been taking notes. So I'm coming back later to take notes on that. But you guys, that is, to me, this is like work smarter, not harder. And I think coming from like more of a fitness background where it is like work harder to get the better results, like knowing that we can slow down and just simplify and work more intentionally and more intelligently to get a bigger, more bang for your buck, more, more exaggerated results has been really just the most transformative like pivot that I've made in my health in a very long time. So what I'm going to do is tell you a little bit more about like how to enroll. First of all, thank you for being here. And we're really excited. And just as a reminder, if you are here and you are not an advocate already, but you are a customer, prospective customer or customer, share below what you have learned that you're most excited about. And we've got 3 lip masks to give away for you. But if you've got a question, put in the chat, or if you are not an advocate already, what are you most excited about that you just learned about from Aimee, Calie, and Jess? The routine looks like this beautiful recyclable bag of the collagen. This is a bag of the 30 individual sticks, and then the morning supplement. So everything is beautifully packaged. It comes in this tiny little box. amazing what they can fit in there. And actually this collagen has lasted me, my bag of collagen has lasted me probably like 3 months or more. So you get a lot of bang for your buck. It is $200 for these 3 things, normally full price. There's an option for your first order. You can put in the code HELLO10 and you'll save $10 off. And you also have the option to save 10% off as well with our subscribe and save option, which gives you free shipping and then 10% off. So that's for $170 to get you started, which I feel like is a really amazing value when you're looking at, when I consider how many supplements I removed from my daily stack, because this was just a way to kind of like clear the slate and work smarter and more intentionally, like I already said. So as we're looking at the new year and we're looking at our wellness goals and our health goals, I just thought for you to imagine, like, what if this year, instead of piling yourself up with physique goals and challenges and ways to push yourself into past a place of sustainability, that you chose to heal as your health goal for the new year and repair and to support your body's natural needs and natural desires and natural design to work in a way that makes you feel good, that helps you promote longevity and vitality and just feel like you again. I know that sometimes as we get older, and someone put it in the chat earlier, I think it was Aimee, like, we don't have to feel crappy because we age. That is not just because that's normal and socially accepted and maybe even promoted and told to us by our doctors does not mean that it's optimal or necessary. And we're here to tell you that. And so we're here to support your physical, your fitness, your nutritional needs, but also offer you a more expansive toolbox to change and pivot. So that is part of what we're here to offer. Our New Year is this is our amazing team. These are the women that you get to learn and have as accountability partners as we learn and we try this one together and we support our health goals together. For right now, in addition to just buying the routine and saving, we're also offering a free bottle of our night serum, which is an amazing reparative, vitamin C, nourishing, all clean skin serum that is offered free through January 3rd. As well, and actually I have a little graphic because I'm a visual person. And it looks like that. This beautiful little amber glass bottle night serum comes free with your purchase of your routine, as well as part of our New Year commitment to supporting us in our health and healing journey. Everyone who signs up with the routine will also have access to this amazing 4-week masterclass. So a couple of our teammates and some other professionals are all, Calie as well, who you just heard from, is going to be sharing a 4-week series, Hormone Health. And you get free access to this. And if you can't miss it, make it live, you'll get the recording. But every week for 4 weeks, we will be learning and growing and just empowering ourselves to live better, right? Live healthier for our entire family. So Jenny Swisher will be talking about the fundamentals of hormone balancing for our physical health. Megan Rederath, who was one of our medical experts, and I love learning from her on our formulator calls. She's going to talk about our sexual vitality with our libido and the hormones that play the role that our hormones play in our sexual health. Badi Hana, I don't know how to say his name, but he is an endocrinologist, and he's going to be talking about how to improve our skin and lower our biological age through hormone optimization. I'm really excited to learn about that. And then Calie is me talking about mental health and helping with anxiety and depression. So I think that alone is like thousands of dollars of value in education, which I think you're getting for free. In addition to a lot of really fun stuff we have planned as a community, just to keep it fun and to keep it going beyond our New Year's resolutions, because we kind of put those aside and said, let's just feel good forever by building this foundation here. So let me know, ladies. I wasn't looking at the chat. So Calie, Aimee, and Jess, did I miss any questions, or is there anything that we're missing here? And do we have some 3 customers to win? I am also going to offer one more thing while you ladies text me or message me, but we've got an unsung hero here. This is actually one of my favorite products. It's our night supplement. Our body while we sleep does a rest and repair of our body. So we're giving one of these away free to someone who enrolls in the next 48 hours with their routine. And you'll have to make sure that Calie, Aimee, Jess, or I know that you did that so we can know, and one person will get this. But this is the PM supplement is what it's called. And it is loaded with magnesium and L-theanine, which are minerals and amino acids that help us relax and it helps our nervous system. It helps our muscles and bones all perform optimally. It also has lemon balm and passion flower herbs, which help with anxiety and stress repair. And so a lot of that repair work happens while we're sleeping. A lot of night supplements also have melatonin in it, which is a hormone disruptor, and it disrupts our body's natural ability to make melatonin, which is an important hormone on itself. This is a night supplement without melatonin in it, which to me is amazing because I don't like suggesting melatonin in people and it makes me sleep terribly. This has been completely game changer. Sorry for the cheesy word, but it has been a game changer for me in my sleep and how I feel as well, in addition to the routines. We're going to give one of these away to someone who does enroll in the next 48 hours, as well as ladies who's winning these 3 lift masks. So if you are curious and want to know what the next steps are, whoever invited you to this call, reach out to them. They will give you the link to join us and to sign up. And do we have names? Let's see. First winner is Joni Bestone. Where are you, Joni? Our second winner is Alma, you second winner there. And let's see, I'm going to the chat here who's been engaging. How about Bethany Carter? Thank you, ladies. We'll make sure, please make sure that one of us have your mailing address so I can drop these in the mail to you. And do we answer all the questions? I know we went a little over the 20 minutes, but it was worth it, right? Because you just learned so much and you're so excited for your New Year goals. Thank you for everyone who gave us the time tonight to learn and listen. Bethany Carter, yes, it was you. Or Cantor, I can't read. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. This is what happens when you're 44 and you're supposed to be wearing glasses. Yeah, it's Bethany Cantor. Okay, thank you all, and have a great rest of your night.